Good luck to you. Now, after 7 years away, the Wanted are back.
If you know, how do you get it from a long time now? I feel your heart in your head, there's no room. The sun goes down, the stars come out, and all that counts is here and now. You'll find us chasing the
Well, that last song, of course, was their new single, Rule the World. Tom, Jay, Matt, Siva and Nathan, join me now. Look at this. This is so exciting to have you all here. I think this is the most that we've ever had in the studio at one time. It's fantastic. And you look great. How are you doing?
Really well, actually, yeah. Thank
You
for
looked
asking.
fine, because I think I remember seeing you and you looked a teeny weeny bit fragile, and now you look more like you,
Yeah.
which is great.
Yeah, it was a fragile time back then.
Oh, love. And
But,
how are you doing? How
Really well, actually. It's been, we're a year down the line now since our diagnosis. So, yeah, just doing all right, just present and just happy to be with the boys and just here and
It's
got
like your
great
brothers.
hits. I know, yeah, it's fantastic.
It's like your brothers. That's what's so
They're an amazing
fantastic.
sport network, to be fair, they're great.
I know, because we don't see what's going on, when you're all together and all of that. And that concert, Jay, that concert was so emotional, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think for all of us.
It really was.
Not just, the five of us on stage. I think during the whole thing, I could have fallen apart like that. But watching the crowd,
Oh, I know.
a lot of the fans, we recognise them and know them, a lot of their story.
Yeah.
So watching them be emotional and, man, I wish I could relive it, day after day.
Very special.
It was a lovely
very
night.
special. And you had Kylie there, KSI.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it was your backing groups were fine. they were okay. You must be so proud of Tom, Max. You must be so proud of him for the way that he's just kind of got on with it and soldiered on.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, from day one, from day one being at the start of the band, Tom's always sort of been the leader and the one that we look up to. And even now, I know that people talk about us being back in the band and we're doing it and because Tom's not well and it's to lift his spirits. Tom's still at the forefront of this group.
Right.
Nothing's changed in the dynamic. And the fact that he just gets on with it and he's still the same, and to be a part of the show that he put on and be on that stage
Oh, it's brilliant.
and stand next to the guy that had,
Is it all please?
to be next to him on a stage like that, it was like he set this up.
I know.
It was so cool.
It was
So yeah, mega
fantastic.
proud of him.
So proud of you, Tom.
I know. And Steve, I bet you can't wait to get back out there. Like the
Oh, yeah.
tour is going to be happening.
Literally, so excited to bring the new music
Yeah.
on stage and show it to the fans, see the fans' reaction to it, and also just be with you boys again on stage.
I
It's been
know.
such a long
I've
time.
missed you, bro.
Oh, look, that's
this is
proper.
lovely.
It is great. I'm
It's like
loving this.
real love.
It is, and we need more of that. We absolutely need more of that. We
do.
really do. It's just been great. And do you think, Nathan, in some ways, this is better this time? There's maybe less pressure on you. You've got nothing to prove. You've done it, haven't you? You've done it. You've had amazing solo success as well. You've done all of that, so now you can just enjoy it.
It's very relaxed,
Yeah.
which is nice. And it feels like we're getting together and kind of celebrating everything that we've done. We're not kind of focused on chart position and all that sort of
Yeah.
stuff. We're just
Yeah.
you know what, let's just celebrate everything that we've achieved over the last 10 or 11 years. And it was when Tom turned around and was like, yeah, so I want to do this gig at Royal Albert Hall, and then I want to go on tour next year and do loads of arenas. And then I want to do a signing tour next week and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's all these different things that he wants to do, and he's driving that. And
We were
it's
like, yes.
but we're like,
yes.
yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah,
So it's a very
I like the
relaxed-
actors. Good impression.
No, it is. It's fantastic. And Jay, it's going to be a vegetarian tour. Vegetarian food, is that the way it's going to be?
So I suggested it, right? Because aside from the five of us, we're feeding a lot of people, and I've been veggie for years, and Siva and Nathan are both doing a lot of plant-based stuff.
Right.
So I floated the idea, why not do something, that's a
The
little...
environment.
And Max's voice note was through the grittedest teeth.
Grittedest.
Okay, right. Maybe vegetarian, but not vegan. Glorious.
Can we have some meat on the side?
Yeah. But I like the idea.
It's a good idea.
We used to do or mostly meat with a vegetarian option. Maybe we'll flip it. Vegetarian with a meat option.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Make it look different.
I think people are just more conscious of it now, aren't they?
Yeah.
You had a bacon butty this morning.
Oh, mate, don't give me up. I'm making a more conscious effort.
We're making a more conscious effort. But it's small baby steps,
Yeah.
which is fine. Now, look, on this tour, we're going to have a dance-off between you two.
Yeah, please.
Max has got it in the bag. Wouldn't last very long, would it?
Can I just say, you were hilarious as Homer Simpson. It's one of the funniest things I have ever seen. You were absolutely brilliant. You should do that when you're on tour. It was your wee face and the hit. Well, the lack of
Fully
hair, obviously.
You know what, Max? I think we'd sell more tickets if you did do it.
Yeah, that's true. He literally looks like a dad.
So I was like,
But it was honestly, honestly, I was howling with laughter.
Well,
Thank
yeah,
you.
thank
In a
you-
really
thank you
good
for
way.
that.
I was laughing
We
with
were all
you.
To be honest, though, it was nice that we see Max as a geek sometimes and a bit of a nerd, and it was nice for the nation to see that too.
It is lovely, which I think is absolutely lovely. It was so good, and of course the winner of the glittering ball.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
Oh,
You really,
look at
honestly,
that.
do you still dance? I mean, obviously we're expecting
Jay's
massive
hilarious dance. Technically perfect and hilarious.
I think on the tour we're not a dancing band.
No,
It
but
would
I
make
would love
sense.
you to. Do you remember our first tour? You did something, didn't
A
you?
little bit.
You did a lot of contemporary piece in our first ever tour.
It was
And I
cut
was-
immediately. I think I did it in Nottingham, and then
It
they
was
were like,
great,
"No more of that,
though.
please." But we're all about the crowd. We just want to get people jumping and having a good time, and we feed off that. But I think if you watch the five of us try and do a dance routine, you'd cringe, wouldn't you?
Especially these days. It's
Well,
like a miser on the stage.
I think you're fantastic. It's been a joy to have all of you here. It really has. And the greatest is it out now?
It's out today,
It's out now.
yeah.
It's
Today.
out right
Good
now.
time.
And every single rule of the world. I love that. I love the video for that as well. Really good.
Can I say, watching that video back, at the very end, there's fireworks.
Yes.
So we had a wonderful director, Blake, and we were meant to have like a minute of fireworks going off, and I think they got about 15 seconds. And as we finished filming, he went, "That was pathetic!" And I thought, wait, what happened? But you just meant the fireworks.
Oh gosh, no,
Yeah.
no, you would all.
The performance was
I
obviously
know.
immaculate.
Listen, I'm so sorry. My top button popped with
I
excitement.
noticed. I was directly in my field of vision too.
I'm so sorry about that.
Wouldn't get my hands
You
in my
young
lap.
boys don't need that on the morning.
We do.
It's certainly what
Fantastic.
So sorry.
You'd have torn it.
So thank you both. All of you both, what am I saying? I've got a job. Thank you.
Thank you both, guys.
Thank you all.
You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much.
thank
Really
you.
good to see you.
Thank you.
And still to come this morning.